About the impact that Uganda Martyrs Church volunteering has made on me particularly is the way my children now value everything called volunteering. When they came here, when they first arrived here in Canada, things were a little different because everything was almost free. And they only realized that most of what they got, most of what was being done by volunteers. And one of the ways they learned how to contribute to the society, to the community, to make people happy, to make life easier for everybody was through using their own skills, their own gifts, so that other people can benefit. You don't lose anything by using your gift to help somebody else. And that is one of the ways that I find Uganda Martyrs has helped me. It has helped my family, it has helped my children. Thank you.
Volunteerism, I look at volunteerism as an opportunity to give back to community. I have gained a lot of experience serving as a volunteer at Uganda Martyrs United Church. I have made friendships that have become family. I have also developed skills or honed skills that I had but were not pronounced. In giving, I find in Uganda Martyrs, it's a thing of pleasure. I've used my talents for the smooth running of the church and the community at large. I derive pleasure in serving others, and so I believe I've found growth through my volunteerism, the friendships, and probably I believe I have helped lighten the burden for someone that was down by providing resources, guidance, and support. So yes, volunteerism is the way to go, and I love to serve through volunteerism.
Good day, everyone. My name's Innocent Karuhanga, part of the volunteers at Uganda Martyrs, the United Church of Canada. After 18 years in volunteerism, especially at Uganda Martyrs, United Church of Canada, there's so much I can talk about, but today I wanted to appreciate every single one of us, one of you that are here because of the same thing, because of volunteering, because of volunteerism. And thank you for being part of this journey. For me, what it means is that it means really being human, that we can actually do things from our heart, from our soul. We are compassionate about what we do without expecting anything in return. And that's the difference between being a human being and being human. And that's, for me, the thing I have learned. But also, most importantly, is that when it comes to a church, it is about God. It's not about me, it's not about what it does. Is that every time we put in the back of our mind that we're volunteering because it is God's house. We are putting people first, and we're helping our brothers and sisters. It really puts us in a better place. I also want to mention that without probably Uganda Martyrs, I don't know how my life would have been different. Probably it would be totally different from what it is now. But it has given me a different perspective, a different peace of mind, and I thank God for it. So happy Volunteerism Day, or happy Volunteer Appreciation Day. I wish everybody the best, and may God continue to bless you as you give the church and the community. God bless you all.
My name is Ekwawe Florence. I'm a volunteer at Uganda Martyrs Church. I got drawn to Uganda Martyrs Church as a magnet on arrival in Canada. I found the people so loving, so charming, so welcoming. I really feel I'll always be part of this community. I appreciate what I've achieved in Canada through the good immigration policies here. Canada is one of the countries that possibly has the greatest immigration policies in the world. It has policies in place, has systems in place that work, it has facilities. It has been so embracing and welcoming to us newcomers, to us who are new arrivals in this country. How do you give back to the community? It's not that every work we do should or can be paid for. As a way of giving back to community, I wholeheartedly volunteer in this community, in this church, in these premises, in this building, with these people, relentlessly, without even thinking about being paid. So it is a way of giving back to the community, to appreciate what we've received as newcomers in this country. Thank you so much. The Uganda Martyrs community that has welcomed us. I'll always be part of you, and I pledge to do whatever I can to be able to support the community and those who are coming afresh. Thank you very much. May God bless you all, and thank you once again to the Canadian government.
Hi, my name is Joseph. I'm doing volunteer with Uganda Martyrs, and volunteers helped me out to kick in 2 opportunities and to learn many things. Yeah, it helps also when you get your case is about, you need what we call support letters. So when you do volunteer in a place, if you behave well and hardworking, you get a good recommendation from those people. So I've learned many things on how to connect with people, on how to relate on things, on how to do decisions, on how to gained a lot of I've known people whom I never expected to meet, so it's a great opportunity. So volunteer is a good thing. I call upon everyone to do volunteer wherever you are, wherever you can. Try to make it, because it helps you to connect, to get what we call the social capital. So I've gained many things. I love you. Take care. Make sure you're good and discover many things.
Everyone, I'm Percy. I'm here to share with you the benefits I've got through volunteering. I've been volunteering with Uganda Martyrs ever since they picked us from the street at 129 Peter Street. I've been working with them and volunteering with them through hospitality, like cooking, preparing tea for the people, cleaning the church, cleaning the hall, and preparing everything from the kitchen to the people from the church. Besides that, in my community where I'm staying in Whitby and Ajax, I'm volunteering with CDCD, I'm volunteering with WMRCC, taking care of old people, serving the community, giving the needy through the CDCD. These are the benefits I've got from these people. Number 1, I have 2 jobs from these people. The jobs I'm working right now, it's through referrals. And the referrals I gave them through these people I meet in volunteering. I've got a family, I've got friends. I have a hall that I can lean on when I'm sad or when I have challenges. The only way I can give back to the community, the only way how I can give back to these people, I have nothing to give back but to continue volunteering. I encourage all my youth to continue volunteering with these people. You'll never regret. Thank you.
This is Joseph. I'm volunteering with Uganda Martyrs Church, Weston. I'm glad to be part of the volunteering team. It is very important to volunteer while grow career and at the same time meeting new people and get connection. Volunteering with the Uganda Martyrs Church is a new family, having a different background and meeting new people in a new country. It is giving us a union to get to know people, which is fighting stress and all that. So I'm grateful. And at the same time, I will encourage everyone to take part in volunteering so that we can act like a humanitarian in developing communities. Thank you so much. Let's keep in touch.
For me, volunteerism has impacted me in many ways, and I have a lot of stories to tell, including things that have happened to me in this church, Uganda Martyrs Church. But one of the stories that stand out was something that happened a few years ago. I lived in Toronto and worked in Markham Stouffville. It was a winter day. I finished work at about 5. We had a big storm that day. I got to my car and it just wouldn't start. I didn't have CAA. It was beginning to get dark outside. I started panicking. So then I got on the phone calling my friends to see if one could come to my rescue. And while I was doing that, this guy pulled over and asked if I was okay. I said no, I wasn't. I explained to him what the issue is. He got out of his car, tried to start my car. He opened my hood, looked around, touched a few things, and he then asked me if I had cables. I did. Okay, so he stood there for about a minute thinking quietly, and then he said to me he will be right back. He left. Kind of my last hope had been trashed. I continued calling my friends. I then even tried contacting my mechanic, hoping that he can come and rescue me, but he was in Toronto just finishing work. He was closing his garage, and he honestly wasn't excited to drive in that weather to come to Markham. But while I was still calling, this guy shows back up, this time with cables. He had been to Canadian Tire. He jump-started me and I was ready to go. Ooh. So then I asked him how much he would charge me for his service. And he said, no, I'm okay, don't worry, it's all right. I'm happy to help. So then I thanked him. I said I was so grateful for his help running around and, helping me out. So then I said I wanted to give him some money. And he said, no, don't worry, I'm happy to help. So then I kind of pushed it a little further by saying, can you just allow me to pay for the cables, because I know you bought them specifically to help me? And he said, no, I may need this someday myself. So I thanked him, I shook his hand, and I was on my way home. So when I got home, I actually thought, I didn't even know his phone number. I could not even send him a thank you card. It was a pure act of kindness, and I was very grateful. And that's one of the reasons that keeps me going, in a way, paying forward. That's my story. Thank you.
My name is Edgar Ahimbe. I'm a volunteer with Uganda Martyrs United Church of Canada. As I attended church services, I quickly discovered that I could do more than just attend church, so I became a volunteer. I joined the ICT committee in charge of the computer lab, the church presentation system, the website, the weekly newsletter, the social media accounts like YouTube and Facebook. What I like about volunteering is that it has not only given me a sense of belonging, but has also allowed me to learn new skills. For instance, I do not have a background in IT, nor do I have a background in media production. But now I'm able to use software like vMix, which takes care of the live Sunday service Zoom presentation. I also learned how to use Canva, that enables me to generate flyers and a weekly newsletter. And the church is growing and coming up with new projects, so I'm sure I'll be learning new skills. I will also build my social connections. I will stay mentally stable and emotionally balanced.
Hi, Jimmy Johnson is my name. I am volunteering at Uganda Martyrs United Church of Canada in the music ministry as the organist. And this makes our Sunday services great, and I feel so good about it. And the impact on this is that my public relations with the people around me is really perfect. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Scholar Kamsime. My personal journey with Uganda Martyrs Church has been profoundly transformative. In about 18 years ago, when I first arrived as a newcomer in this country, the church welcomed me with open hands. They provided essential support, referrals to getting jobs, basically helping me to settle in a new environment. This kind of support, personally, it was invaluable, giving me a sense of stability and hope during the challenging times. Volunteerism at Uganda Martyrs Church is not just about giving back. It's about becoming part of a family, that uplifts each other. The opportunities to serve, connect, grow with the community have been life-changing for me and my family. Through the volunteerism at Uganda Martyrs Church, I have experienced firsthand the profound impact of kindness, support, and community spirit. Long live Uganda Martyrs Church. It has become a home for us. It has become a center for everything. Long live Uganda Martyrs Church. Thank you so much, Scholar.